Yes, I went on Instagram, which is the best social media platform for business in Nigeria, to search for the best and most excellent travel agencies in Nigeria. So you don't have to. Let's get to it. Yes, so I entered Instagram and I searched for Nigeria. I started to search for the best travel agency in Nigeria using a search on Instagram. The best travel agencies in Nigeria. For you page was like AI, but I said I want account. So them there's no account for the best travel agencies in Nigeria. Okay, then I went to Google Gemini, that's on Chrome, and I asked. Gemini never disappoints. I said, let's the best. No, let's say I was like trying to find the best top 50 travel agencies in Nigeria. So I was like, say, I first said leave the best travel. I wanted to say list the best travel agency in Nigeria. Then I said no, list the 50 best travel agencies in Nigeria, like from the first, like from the best to the least. I'd say Google Gemini never disappoint. Google Gemini will never disappoint you. That's it. So Google Gemini, after writing list the 50 best, list the 50 best Nigerian travel agencies from the best to the least best. Oh yeah, let's go. They never disappoint. So it lists the 50. No, they list the best 50 from number one, which is Waka Now. Like list it from the first to the least. So that's been said and done. So I went to the next thing. What's the next thing? The message. So I opened my Instagram now. The first and the best. Okay, which is Waka Now travel agency. Okay. What's the next thing? The next thing is to search. So I searched for Waka Now Instagram account. Waka Now Instagram account has 502k followers. Okay, so I messaged them. I said, "Good morning." Yes, the plot. Okay, my name is Olawale Daniels. Yes, so and I want to travel to the United Kingdom, the UK. Okay, then I said, I only have an international passport. I just have an international passport. So, how do I go about it? But I have no visa. How do I go about it? Okay, and I did what? I clicked send. In few minutes, Waka Now go back to me instantly. Waka Now did not waste time. He said instantly, "Hello, Olowale Daniels. To travel to the UK with an international passport, you will need a tourist visa. The tourist visa for the UK is of the B1 or B2 type and is usually valid for 6 months to 10 years, depending on the type of visa applied for. In addition, the visa requires a passport valid for at least 6 months and beyond." So then I said, please make sure you meet all the requirements and follow the application process carefully. If you need any further information or assistance, click the link. Then I saw that this is a consultancy link for the Waka Now. Okay, then I said, all right, let me go to the next. If they have what I want. So I went to the next, which is what? The Think Glow Nigerian travel agency. So I messaged them as well. I said, I need something. So I said, good morning. No wasting of time. Good morning. My name is Olawale Daniels. Yes. And I want to travel to the United Kingdom, the UK. Yes. And I said, with my wholeheartedly, hoping that they would delay my message because although they are top 2 in the list, but they didn't disappoint me. They didn't delay my message. They were fast. I said I already have an international passport. And How do I go about the travel? I don't have a visa. How do I go about it? Good morning, my name is Olawale Daniels. I want to travel to the UK. I only have an international passport. How do I go about it? Instantly, may we know your last name, please? I said, Olawale, Olawale is my last name. That's what I said. She said, and as in the thing is, she was fast. We can drop you an email at, and I wrote my email address, akoladedaniel@gmail.com. Okay, and I sent. Then the next thing, please wait. Our support representative attend to your chat. I said maybe this will take a lot of time. I was like, okay, let me just say thank you and move to the next thing. If I haven't click, okay, thank you, they message me. You are now connected with B2B, which is their support agency. They then said, good morning, Olawale. And I said, good morning to you. Typing, this person will be a female. Like, this might be a female. Okay, but let's look at the agenda at hand. I don't want to disappoint my viewers. What we are about to do is focus on the main agenda. Then she said, my name is Elizabeth, and it's nice having you there. Then I knew I was right. You can tell when a female is chatting. A customer service. So I said, nice to meet you too, or nice to meet you as well, Elizabeth. And I click send. Okay. Waiting. Still waiting. No reply. Oh my days. I think maybe she has left me be. I was about to leave the page. I was about to. Yes, I was about to. Then she replied instantly. Kindly share the purpose of. She said, kindly share the purpose of your trip. So we have to know the type of visa you'll be needing. I said, okay. I said, here we go. This might be different. I said, I want to relocate to the United Kingdom, the UK. So I would like to know the visa I will be applying for. And I say, let me add, because I want to start a new life. I'm thinking I want to start afresh, but I was like, let me just write something that makes sense. I say, I want to start a new life. Okay? That sounds okay. Because most of my viewers want to relocate abroad and start a new life. Life full of peace in the UK. And I want to know all the things I will need, or how I will go about it, and the things I will need. Okay, then I said send. I was now waiting like an old man, waiting for a message, waiting for a reply. I was waiting. I said, are these people, why are they slow? They were fast before, but now they are gone. What happened? Feeling sick. I said, okay, let me exit on. Let me go to the next thing. I was tired of waiting, so I went to the next travel agency, which is Travel Start. Travel Start is also in the top number 3, and that's for the 7.1k followers. Then I say, no wasting of time, let me just message you. Then I went straight to the point. Good morning, my name is Olawale Daniels. I want to travel to the UK. I have an international passport. How do I go about it? So send. He replied me instantly. Hi, Olawale Daniels /official. Sorry, we missed you. We'll be back tomorrow for all the. I said this is AI. This is preloaded message. Thank you for choosing Travel Start. I was disappointed. Boom. And I left. Now it is clear. Most of the travel agencies in Nigeria are majorly and primarily focused on 1. Ticket sales, hotel booking, holiday packages, student visa, and mostly tourist visa. But there are some consultancy agencies that are focused on relocation and Immigration Services. You want to relocate to Canada, you want to relocate to United Kingdom, United States, Finland, Australia, many parts of the world, even in European country. They are consultancy agency that does that, not travel agencies. Because what the main duties of their travel agencies in Nigeria are mostly for to sell tickets, to book seats in planes, to hotel booking when you land to where you are going to, flight booking, travel or tourist visa or student visa. But major relocation are mostly done by some consultancy agencies in Nigeria, which we are going to talk about in the next video that is coming. So subscribe, so stay tuned, subscribe, like and share this video so you don't miss out. Subscribe and turn on the notification button so you don't miss out. I still remain Olawale Daniels. See you in the next video. Don't forget, never give up. Consistency is the key. Love you.